Alright, what's up with y'all, man? This is my third time recording this tutorial. I am so done with this video. Haven't signed up for my VIP membership where I teach producers in group sessions, drop tutorials, exclusive kits. Make sure you sign up. This is actually the beat that I showed them this morning. I tried to record it, but the audio ain't pick up. So I'm about to show y'all how to make kind of a Cubeatz Southside type beat. The melody is from scratch. And make sure you tune into the Team Hits versus Team Producer Grind beat battle Friday at 7 p.m. Yes, sir, on Team Producer Grind Twitch channel. So most of the sounds that I'm using for this video comes from one shots, and they also come from contact banks. Now these contact banks are cheap. The sounds that I'm using are overall affordable sounds. So for the first sound that I'm using is a bell from my digital instrument one shot kit, and I'm gonna let you hear the melody and what it sounds like with no effects on it. So how I came up with the melody, honestly, it's just four notes. And all I did was loop it to make it real repetitive, and then I just added a couple of passing notes in between. So when I did that, I kind of liked it, but I added just some halftime, which is a $15 plugin, and then I added this D-tune called Wild Control by Goodhertz, and I just added a little bit, and now this is what it sounds like with the effects. So next what I added is this perk. Now this perk loop comes from a Nico one shot kit, and originally the perk was 4 bars, and this is what it sounds like. So when I found the sound, that shit was hard, so all I did was I stretched it. Instead of 2 bars, I stretched it to 4 bars, and then I added a couple of effects on it. So the first thing that I added was a parametric EQ, and I just took the lows out. And then second, what I added is a plugin called Radiator by Sound Toys, and all this is an amp. I'm gonna let you hear what it sounds without it, and this is what it sounds with it. So then next, I added a reverb by Goodhertz. It's called Mega Verb, and I used the preset Dark, and this is what it sounds like. So next I added another one shot, and this just to layer the sound. A lot of times when you're making melodies, layering sounds make the melody sound full. All I did was I used a little ethnic sound from my one shot kit, and I just turned to upper octave, so this is what it sounds like with no effects. So all I did was I threw an EQ on here, and I boosted around like 2,000 to 3,000 hertz just to give it that radio effect. And I took a lot of the lows out, and I took a little bit of the highs out. And then I added a little bit of reverb from this plugin. And all I did was put it on the preset ambience. It's just a nice preset. And then I added a little bit of delay. This is real good delay that I like called short delays, and it's called Space Station. And this is what it sounds like with the effects on it. So then next I added another one shot, and this comes from the Nico one shot kit, and all it is just a little accent, and I'm gonna let you hear what it sounds like. When you add the effects, I just added some delay from Primal Tap, and then I added Crystallizer, which is like, this shit hard. I'm gonna let you hear what it sounds like with the effects on. So next, after that, I added a flute from Contact, and this is called the Crystal Flute by Ebertone, and it's only $20, you know what I'm saying? So for $20 flute, I feel like it's a good investment. Now what I do is I put it on short. It just sounds best in short mode, and all I did was make a simple counter melody and add a little bit of reverb, and this is what it sounds like. So after I exported the loop, what I ended up doing is I went ahead and I put the loop in SliceX. And all SliceX is giving you the ability to kind of have the sample real choppy. So all I did was when I put it in SliceX, I just played with this attack knob. I just played with it until it sounded good. And all I did was turn it down, I think 100 cents. And that's just one semitone. And this is what the loop now sounds like, chopped. So now all I did was add a couple effects on my master channel, and I'm gonna kind of show you what each and every one of them does one by one. So the first thing that I added on the master was Wave Factory Cassette. I think this is like $80 if I'm correct. I feel like a plugin under $100 is pretty cheap, especially when you got plugins like Contact and Omnisphere. Contact Banks that are $400. You got Keyscape, $400. So this is what it sounds like. I did put it on snapping preset, and I'm gonna let you hear what it sounds like. So the next thing that I added was RC20, and I just added RC20 to give it this Apollo effect. It's like this. I don't even know how to explain the sound. Let me turn it up so you can hear it. Yeah, whatever that sound is, I really like it. So I just have it. I don't have it too loud. I have it in the middle, and I just put it on the distort preset, and this is what it sounds like with RC20. And then next, I added this effect by Goodhertz, and I put it on this preset called Tiny Radio, and this is what it sounds like all the way up. And all I did was bring the sub mix down just a little bit. And then next, what I added was a VUF compressor by Goodhertz, and this is like a compressor and a detuner at the same time. So I compressed it a lot, which makes everything in the melody, like it glues the melody together. And then I just added a little bit of detune, and then I left the noise in there, and this is what it sounds like with the VUF compressor. And then all I did last is I added Ozone 8, which is a mastering plugin. And then all I did was I threw an exciter on here, and I only put the exciter on the like mid-range frequencies just to make it stand out more. And then I just threw a maximize on here just to make the overall like melody loud, and this is what it sounds like. So after that, I exported the loop, and the original BPM of the loop was 153. All I did was speed it up to 158, and yeah, that's all I did. So this is the loop with the drums. Make sure you tune into the Beat Battle Friday. Team his versus Team Producergrind. You know we gonna win round 2. I'll see y'all later.